can count. Good for you.
And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
But why, some say the move. Why choose?
Is good. Rams win it. And on to Super Bowl 53 they go. It's held in a shot. There's something in your face. It was paid.
Is broken up by Tatum.
All right. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to the parking lot.
Hello.
We hope you're having a great day. I'm with my friend Tanner and Frank right now. Frank will join us in a little bit. Tanner, how are you today, man?
Doing pretty good.
Doing pretty good. Yeah, your twins won
Yes, they did.
on YouTube. Mike, finally, like you're starting to turn it around.
This season's lost. We're just trying to do the best we can at this point.
I still remember my prediction was you guys were gonna go to a tiebreaker with the White Sox, and it looks like that aged like milk.
While the White Sox are top of the division, and looks like they're on a cakewalk to win it.
Well, I mean, they really have no one else to compete with. I mean, yeah, you got the Cleveland Indians who are about to be the Guardians next
Yeah.
year. Though I am impressed what I'm
Cleveland's
seeing
not
with.
going to catch it.
Oh no, although I am impressed what I'm seeing with the Tigers, how they're not the bottom dweller that we originally thought they were.
They've gotten out of the sticking everything possible to the wall phase, and now they're looking at what they have.
Yeah, yeah. The wild card race is a little interesting.
Yeah, I think it's a bunch of teams from the AL East. I think it's
It's Boston, New York, I think Cleveland and Seattle.
yeah,
Seattle's not punching their fans in the dick
hands
right
in the
now.
dick. That's
I was
refreshing.
expecting a punch. I was expecting a punch in the dick, but no. The team that's last is actually the Rangers.
Well, everybody expected the Rangers to be dog shit, but
No, DJ Malone, I am not going to say that. Cleveland Steamers. Oh god. So since we're talking about that, what do you think of the nickname for the Cleveland Indians going to be the Guardians?
it's something that the city only people in Cleveland are going to be able to understand
Mm-hmm.
because they're named after a bunch of sculptures. I think.
Mm.
I mean, I
Yeah.
get what they're trying to do. Get a little more of the culture of the city out to the people, but
I mean, they're still going to be the Cleveland Indians to everybody. It's like when the Chargers left to Los Angeles, we still call them the San Diego Chargers.
or when the Redskins changed their name to the football team.
Yeah, we're still gonna. Yeah, I mean, it's a name that's been around for over 100 years. Hell, it was in 2 movies, for God's sakes. Which one of them is actually free on YouTube right now.
Wild thing. Da-na-da.
That movie would not survive today. One, it has Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen, Indians, their players drinking and smoking in the clubhouse, eating fried chicken. Yeah, it's not going to survive.
It's not gonna survive. Oh yeah, because it was to Serrano, the Cuban player. So we're gonna stick with baseball for a little bit. Tanner, we have a meme has came back.
Low Mets as well.
Dun, 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 dun. Meet the Mets.
Stand by for a roll call. Yoenis Cespedes. Oh wait, he's not here.
He's not- Avi
And Luis
Baez.
Diaz.
Francisco Lindor.
Nice. The polar bear.
Pete Alonso. Thor.
Thor. Jacob deGrom.
I don't get it. Last week, this team had a lead. I think they had, what, a 3-4 game lead on top of the Phillies? They
went
played
into
to
they went
Miami.
into Yep.
They went to Miami. They played a 4-game set, and they lost 3 out of 4.
I think they went to Philly up a
Yeah, they went
game
to
and a
Philly.
half,
Yeah,
and then
and they lost. And now they're in 3rd place.
Lowell Mets is the comfort food.
It is. We
always
need
comes
that
back.
comfort food. We lost it with Tampa, with the Lightning. The Browns are good. Like we need that comfort food again, and Low Mets is just the food that keeps on giving.
That it
I mean,
is.
I know you're not a Mets fan, but how would you feel if you were one, seeing this disappointment year in and year out?
Spain without the S.
Spain without the S. And the thing is, the Mets have a good team. It's not that they're not bad.
Yeah.
I just don't know. What is it? Did the Wilpons do a curse on them? Is it like Harold Ballard with the Toronto Maple Leafs?
Maybe Bobby Bonilla.
Bobby Bonilla did something to them?
I mean, they're paying him 1.2 million a year. He doesn't have an excuse.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just like, this team should be running away with that division with the star talent that they have. The only team that so when we did the predictions, I had them winning the division. Or I think Atlanta, but Acuna's gone. And Philadelphia is leading that division.
There's
Even though
7
that's
weeks left.
there's 7
There's
weeks
7
left,
left.
and
It
it's
ain't over
probably
by a
the
long shot.
weakest division in baseball right now. The NL East.
Nope. Yeah,
Is it?
Central is.
Yeah, Central. I mean, everybody. I mean, yeah, nobody's officially clinched in. No, but I mean, every team is almost bunched up. The Marlins are only, they won today, so I think they're 11 games back, 12 or 11 games back.
Get you some offense, you could be dominating the league from the hill.
Yeah, I think if we had offense, because we lost
You
2 or
guys
3.
you guys have a bounty of pitching.
Yeah. And we took 2 from 3. We took 1 out of. We only took 1 game from the Padres. But I think it was because we can't score, because we were leading until the 8th inning last night. The only games we got blown out were against Colorado, which Joey was rubbing in my face. But I put Joey in his place when I told him, hey, at least I got 2 World Series rings. You got nothing. You only went to 1 World Series and got your ass swept. And now they want to cancel the mascot.
What? Oh yeah. Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah. Let me check the chat real quick. Okay. Billy Carter has the meet the Mets, step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kitties, bring
We
your
love you,
wife.
Billy.
Guaranteed to have the worst time of your life. It is.
We-
It is.
we
We're
love you,
happy
Billy.
with that. We're happy that we have some low Mets. But yeah, going back to that, the mascot issue, because Lewis Brinson supposedly heard the N-word, but it went to the mascot that's called Dinger, and I saw on ESPN one of the analysts slipped out the N-word by mistake on live TV.
Not
haven't
a
said-
good look.
They haven't said anything about that. But yeah, that's what's going on in
Lol
baseball.
lol PSN.
Yeah. I'm just happy we got low Mets again. You know, when the Mets blew that division lead right now, all I was thinking was that dumpster fire episode that the Mets were up 10-4
Yeah.
or 10-5, and they lost in the ninth. And 5 points just had the picture of utter destruction. Like what do I do? I'm sad.
Crying Jordan.
Crying Jordan. I mean, this is a team
His
that won.
baldness.
When did they go to the World Series? 15?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, it was 6 years ago that they went to World Series, and they haven't been close to the playoffs since.
They played in a wild card. They hosted a wild card game in 2016, but that's
And they got blown up by the Giants. They got blown up by the Giants. Like, I remember game 1 of that World Series, but Cespedes kicked the ball, and it was an inside the park home run, and they blew like 2 games when they were
Bang
winning.
starts the World Series.
1986 feels like a long way away.
That it does.
Let's see. That was going on around that time. There were like 20-something teams in baseball.
I think like 24.
Yeah, we had like 24 teams. There was no the only way you could play an interleague game was if you made the World Series. Yeah, goddamn the Mets. Wanted to wait for Frank for this one, but for the soccer fans in attendance, or for
Yes.
the football fans,
El
Lionel
football.
4 divisions around the time. Lionel Messi, the Argentinian superstar, who used to be, and I know everyone's like, what do you mean used to be? He used to play for Barcelona. He is not. He just signed a contract with PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, and will team up with the likes of Neymar and Mbappe. And the transfer was free when, I think a few years ago, they were asking for an exaggerated amount of money just for a transfer for Messi.
He's getting up there. So is Ronaldo too.
Yeah. Now, from what I've heard, was that I think a few months ago they came to an agreement to stay in Barcelona, but I guess Barcelona has no money. This transfer was for free. It was a free transfer.
Barcelona.
Yes,
No money.
they're broke.
The team that plays in Spain's largest stadium and is one half of El Clasico is broke. Is what you're telling me.
Actually, I think I forgot when they released the Forbes most valuable team list. Now I'm gonna look that up right now. I think the only soccer team that came out was Paris Saint-Germain. All the other teams were American. Let me take a look. Most valuable sports teams. Okay, so this was in May.
Okay.
So this is according to Forbes. Let's see. It's loading. Ah, god damn it! I don't want to read all this. All right, so add. Yeah, I don't care about that. No, oh wait. Number 1 is the Dallas Cowboys.
Of course.
Number 2 are the New York Yankees.
Of course.
Number 3 are the Knicks.
Okay.
Barcelona was in number 4, but the pandemic absolutely destroyed them. From the top,
they don't have cushy TV deals. They don't have a cushy TV deal like most of the American teams do.
yeah. So I was checking out the list. From the top 10, only 3 soccer teams: Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich. The rest are American teams.
Not Man U?
Man U's number 11.
Damn.
The
They're
FA,
really-
there was. Well, remember, these teams depend on. These teams depend on. Oh, hey, Alexander Thomas. These teams depend on fans attending their games. They're not like over here
Right.
in America that depend on TV contracts. Because I think only one channel or only 2 channels in England give the Premier League, Sky Sports.
Sky Sports and BBC.
Yeah. I don't know how it works in Europe, but I know it's totally different than over here.
Yeah.
Even Messi, like before his press conference that he's crying his eyes out, he said that he even offered to take half of his salary off to stay, and Barcelona said we can't afford it.
They're really like, if they can't afford half of Messi's salary, then they might be looking to sell, or I don't know if
Probably, the fiasco with the Super League also affected them.
oh, definitely.
Yeah, like when has Barcelona not been able to afford good players? They've always afforded some of the best players in the world. Like supposedly there were rumors, I think last year or even 2 years ago, that Neymar was going to return to Barcelona along with like someone else. And then
Jeez.
this happens.
Jeez.
It's crazy to think that a team that we associate with greatness, who's had some of the best players in the world historically, like Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, Andres Iniesta, they can't afford the player that's been synonymous with Barcelona since 2008. So his first appearance.
Somewhere around there. I mean, that's
It's gonna be weird seeing Messi in a non-Barcelona. Xavi Alonso, thank you, Alexander Thomas, for that. Yeah, because of their president.
Damn.
I see. Yeah, it's crazy what's going on in international football. Club wise.
Right.
International wise, let's see. We have I get what people are saying about the soccer tournament, the Olympics. It's really not the best.
It's all under 23.
Mm-hmm.
But that same summer,
Yeah, there was so many tournaments.
The senior squad is, I mean, the Euros and the Olympics happened the same year. So
which
a lot of the senior squad players are recovering from the Euros a month before. They can't really, and also they're getting ready to go back with their club, so
yeah,
they can't really participate in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm. That is. I mean, I get it, but it was a good 2 weeks of watching international competition.
Yeah. USA, number 1 in medals, number 1 in gold medals.
Yep, we passed China. So I want to. So now that we're talking about the Olympics, I want to roast the IOC real quick. I
Go
get
ahead.
it. You're moving to France, and France doesn't play baseball, or at least as far as I know, they don't. But why the hell are you going to replace baseball for breakdancing? Why are you going to replace one of my favorite sport in the world for breakdancing? I mean, I know not a lot of countries play the damn sport, but come on, like replace it for something else. Don't. That's just a slap in the face. Breakdancing,
They're trying to-
we have freaking gymnastics for that. What, like, why? And also the karate thing. I saw what happened with that guy who got knocked the hell out. So there was I think it was the gold medal fight, the gold medal match. It was a guy from Saudi Arabia versus a guy from Iran, and a dude follows up a kick to the guy's head, knocks him out cold, and the guy who's in the shadow realm wins the gold medal.
Jeez.
Because supposedly in the international version, in the Olympic version of karate, you can't follow up your attack. You can't finish it. You have to give him a slight tap, and that's it.
Yes.
I think that is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, I've seen people get knocked out in the Olympics, in boxing, in taekwondo, but really, like that, and the guy that's in the floor comatose wins the gold medal. Nah, dude, it doesn't work that way. That's why I have some problems with the IOC sometimes. Alexander
But-
Thomas, the IOC is the International Olympic Committee.
But to answer your breakdancing question, it's to get the Gen Z viewers.
I don't think
Gen
that
Z-
Gen Z viewers don't even care about certain events, or they don't even care about they're not gonna wake up early to watch that event. Because they're
Well-
gonna rather watch Netflix or Hulu than watch that. I honestly, like, that's just insulting to the sport of baseball.
I know it is.
I mean, I hope the WBC returns at least.
Probably will.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be
Well,
played this year, but you know what happens.
Right. But baseball will be back at the Olympics in 2026. The
28.
host country, 2028. Sorry,
That's fine.
the host country gets to choose, has some leeway, has some control of what sports get played. So, and
Good.
being
I hope LA puts football.
probably as a demonstration sport.
I would love to see I would love to see football. God,
But
Alexander Thomas in the chat says, "Who watches breakdancing? I only know about it because of Step Up. At least flag. Okay. Flag football. That's not bad. I would agree with that. Flag football.
like football, yeah, I could.
Yeah.
When they play-
No. Alexander, no. That would be fun, but at the same time, I don't think so. He says Ultimate Frisbee. Ultimate Frisbee's fun as hell though. I
It
played it
is.
once in high school. I loved it. That was fun. I
mean,
haven't played it since.
Is it like popular worldwide?
I don't know, man. You're asking me something that I don't know. But that does sound pretty cool. That would be good, like in the Olympic Village. Nah, sorry,
Olympic
Alexander
Village, yeah,
Thomas. Play it like in the Coliseum in front of like 100,000 people. Ultimate Frisbee.
Oh God.
So let's see how we are on time. All right, we got some time. So week 1 of preseason's coming up for those who care.
Yes, sir. I am taking on Joey's Broncos on Saturday night. And what's your first game, Chris?
Chicago Bears at 1 p.m.
Saturday?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm surprised. Because usually they play on Sunday, but whatever. Probably because
Well,
it's preseason.
yeah, it's preseason. But, I mean, it's really there just to like test out people and
Are there any competitions in Vikings camp?
one just opened up because we had to cut fucking Jeff Gladney.
Is Kirk Cousins gonna play some of the? I don't know about that, Alexander Thomas. If Deshaun Watson's gonna play on Saturday, so he has been practicing, but they're not sure if he's gonna play the preseason. Because I know Aaron Rodgers said he's not gonna play the preseason.
They've been talking about Kellen Mond in Vikings camp. I think they're going to give him some reps the next 3 weeks.
You know what's? I mean, I get the extra week of football, but at the same time, the preseason, what I liked about it was that you got to see people battle out for a certain position, and you would know who the starting lineup is by the third week.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some breaking news from The Athletic. Dak Prescott to have second MRI. Cowboys say QB has not had setback in recovery from muscle strain in right shoulder.
How about them Cowboys?
And the Cowboys suck. I hate them.
Also, Dak Prescott, hope you recover, brother.
Oh yeah, we don't want to see anyone get injured. But I do love the fact that I get to laugh at the Cowboys.
So, do they still have Andy Dalton or Ben DiNucci?
No, it's Ben DiNucci. Andy Dalton's in Chicago.
Ben DiNucci's gonna start. Is now the Cowboys starter.
Yeah, Andy Dalton is the QB in with the Bears. Yeah, with one of your hated rivals. Okay. Who's more of the Vikings rival, the Bears or the Packers?
Packers, hands down.
Really?
Yep.
Because I would think it would be because I know the Packers and the Bears have that storied rivalry.
Yeah. But mainly Wisconsin and Illinois as states are. That's their rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Our main rival is Wisconsin, but Wisconsin sees it as like a secondary rivalry.
So it's not like in the same level of Michigan and Ohio.
No, it's more like It's more like little brother versus big brother.
So it would be like Texas and Oklahoma.
Don't they want? Isn't that rivalry like one there where they want to kill each other?
I don't know, man. I'm not from around there. I mean, I'll move there, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna hate another state. I completely have no idea. I have no idea that existed.
I think it would be more like Texas and New Mexico.
That is another one, but according to some people who live in Texas, the main hatred is Oklahoma and California. No, I'm not talking about the schools, Alexander Thomas. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like the states in general. Kind of like New York and Boston, how Massachusetts and New York hate each other.
There is one state that nearly everybody in the Midwest agrees upon. It's kind of like the bitch of the region. Iowa. Everybody dogpiles on Iowa.
Well, I mean, it's just nothing but cornfields there.
I know. And you know what we say Iowa stands for?
What?
Idiots out wandering around.
Hey guys,
Now
I'm back.
that you brought up, hey, what's up, Frank? Now that you brought up Iowa, They're gonna play the Field of Dreams game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, have you guys actually seen the videos of what it looks like?
I have. It looks really cool. Unfortunately, I won't be able to watch it because I'm working tomorrow.
Somebody brought up a good point that they should have taken down the outfield walls.
And just replace
Oh,
it.
there's gonna be outfit.
No, yeah, so there are going to be outfield walls, but I think one of the retweets I saw that was really funny was should have taken down the outfield walls and just left it corn. So when a ball goes yard, it's still free play. You just have to go through the corn and find it.
You just gotta think of me of corn while you're at it, but it would be cool, but at the same time, I mean regulations and rules are not gonna let that. Though,
And
did you guys
baseball
see
doesn't.
there's gonna be a lot of the food that's gonna be in that game?
The food?
No.
So the celebrity chef Guy Fieri,
Oh,
Made-
fucking hell.
he made
Jesus.
something that looks so weird. It
Because
was
Guy Fieri is weird.
okay. So, and this was on the Late Show with Stephen Colbert yesterday. It's like a Pop-Tart with a little bit of apple pie filling and a hot dog.
What the?
I know, and I'm just like, that doesn't sound that good.
Okay, I like baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet, but why'd you have the Pop-Tart?
Because Guy Fieri is
It-
fucking high. That guy's
So
on
he's the one
crack.
comes up with the-
That guy's
with the
on
taco-
crack.
he's
I
the one who comes up with the
you
Taco
can't
Bell
deny
menu.
me that. That guy's on fucking crack.
That's why his hair's all spiked up and
Jesus.
that is. I saw the uniforms and the White Sox uniforms look pretty cool.
Yeah, are they both good?
They're both good because the Yankees one not so much, but their logo is like that old 1900s logo. The White Sox one looks pretty good because it has that cream color from like the
Okay.
old days.
Like the
Of
Black
baseball.
Sox jersey.
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, the
Hmm.
Yankees, they could probably just wear their home whites and it'd be considered.
No,
a
they're the away
throwback.
team. They're the away team.
Wear their grays then.
They're-
It'd still be
they're-
considered a throwback.
The font though in the back looks different though.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's good. Oh, we were talking about the thing with Messi, Frank. Your thoughts about that?
The thing with Messi is just like, I don't know, like, I think like people are like as Messi continues to play for PSG, I think we all know like how much it was that PSG got him there, probably why he picked PSG. Like that's all the easy part. I think the hardest part is trying to figure out what happened with him leaving, and I think that's something that's going to be keep on uncovering as the season rolls on. And I think that's going to be like the biggest headline stories. It's just La Liga, Barca, and Messi, and the contract talks, and why they couldn't keep him.
Supposedly it's because they're really in the red.
They gotta be. As far
Because
as
even-
Messi,
Pandemic and everything.
sorry, go ahead.
Because of
Messi
the
even
pandemic and everything.
Yeah.
Messi even offered a 50% reduction in salary, and Barcelona said no, we can't afford that.
As far as Messi going to PSG, because like I know like a bunch of people are like PSG's already stacked. Why is Messi going there? PSG is one of those teams that plays in a league that is basically a non-factor. They don't care about playing League One games. They only care about Champions League games. So will Messi be that feat over it? Nah, I think everybody can start to see that Messi is having a hard time carrying Barca by himself. Just in Champions League glory last season, I think he'll be a helpful addition. Not saying Messi is losing his pep in his step, but I just don't think that this is going to be that final length. I think it's kind of a Toronto Maple Leafs situation of they're just trying to put more fuel in the fire, thinking that the fire will grow bigger, when really the fuel is just only making the fire slightly bigger.
I mean, they had a point. They had a moment. They made the Champions League final last year, the year before, and they lost to Bayern Munich. And ever since then,
That was
like,
the COVID.
even
That was the
before-
COVID Champions League final.
Yeah, that was the COVID Champions League final. but then you have instances where they lose heartbreaker games to Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Man City.
Just stop
I
choking.
mean, well, the tide. Yeah, because right now Messi even said it's Champions League or bust. He doesn't care about the League One because the only team that they got to worry about is Olympic.
No, yeah, no, they're not. They're not a. I guess Marseille would be a factor, but like, there's no factors
Yeah,
in Ligue 1.
Marseille, Leon. That's the
Nice.
name, Leon. Nice, maybe AC Monaco, but that's about it. But their main prize is the Champions League. That's their main prize.
I'm sorry, but like,
There's no excuse if they lose.
yeah, like, they just gotta stop choking, and I think they're still choking.
I like I said in the chats, great. They got Messi just to lose in the quarterfinal to Bayern Munich. So we also brought up low Mets.
Yeah, low Mets. Which, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
but-
not following closely to baseball, so like, you guys probably got all of your fucking shits
Yeah,
out.
we were laughing. Okay, I do have a baseball a baseball thing for you.
Okay.
How the hell were your team, the Angels, were the away team in your stadium?
Oh, the doubleheader.
That was so weird.
Yeah, I guess that was weird, but I mean, like, I didn't watch the game. I probably will watch that back now, but I know that the
Mhm.
Angels played a doubleheader against Toronto, and like,
Yeah, and
but I'd be like, at the time, like, Toronto was already playing in Buffalo, so Toronto was never a home team anyway. Like, even if they're
Mhm.
playing in Buffalo, there were just Buffalo fans there going, yeah, Buffalo should have an MLB team. Fuck you, MLB. Like, so Toronto never actually had home games this season until they finally moved back. But like,
that felt good though. That felt good
Mhm, yeah.
seeing Toronto
Yeah.
have their team back. That was cool.
the only thing I'm
Cooper's
gonna,
got
the only-
Cooper was ecstatic.
yeah,
Oh, I bet. I mean, your team is back after what, a year, almost a year and a half?
Yeah.
I would be too. It's kind of like when we had hockey after the lockout.
mhm.
It would have been their first home
Yeah,
game in Toronto since 2019.
yeah.
Still, NHL most successful sports league in North America to be able to survive 3 lockouts. Just saying.
2000. Well, the main one was 2004, 2005.
Mhm.
Right.
That was the whole season. Then
2013.
2013.
Oh, I
Which
remember
one's the
that
other
one.
one?
I was pissed.
Oh, that was the year
They
after
took
you
away our
guys won
banner.
the final. That was the
we
year-
raised our banner in January.
I know that.
We raised the Stanley Cup Championship banner in January. Like, what the fuck? Against the Blackhawks, too. What the fuck?
Speaking
they
of
ended up winning.
lockout, now that you brought up lockout, I think baseball is going to go to a lockout.
Alex already put in the chat who's ready for the MLB strike.
Yeah, it's not going to be a la '94. And actually, I was watching MLB Network today. It was High Heat, and Chris Russo. Yeah, that's the guy's name. Chris Russo puts the last game before the players' strike in 1994. I'm like, no way, dude. Why did you have to put that?
Sorry, I'm late.
That's cool, dude.
That was a dumpster fire, Alex.
It was good. Why's my light turned off? Give me 1 second.
I don't know.
And just like that, he needs to go fix his breaker. Oh, there it is.
Back.
Dumpster
We were
fire was
talking
good.
Dumpster fire was good. We were talking about how the NHL has been one of the league that survived. How many lockouts?
3.
Three. Which one was the other one?
2004 was a big one. I
No,
remember.
2004, 2005. That was the big one. That was the one that the whole season was lost. The one after you guys won the championship. But which one was the third one? And then we brought up I think baseball is going to a strike.
What are the
Right.
issues?
Oh,
Well,
wait,
they haven't-
4. 92, 94, 95, 04, 05, 12, 13.
God damn. So many lockouts. I mean, the NBA has only had.
The
Like
92
two.
one postponed 30 games, 94, 95
Don't forget
Uh,
99.
canceled,
Yeah,
48
99
games.
That's a
is
basketball one, though.
05 canceled the
The one
season,
that
and
got
then 12,
the
13
Knicks.
canceled 48 games.
I remember that one very vividly. The 98-99 one was really long too.
But yeah, the
That's
98,
for-
99, the 98, 99 lasted just as long as 12, 14, 12, 13.
Yeah, that one was really long.
So
That's
so
the one that forced Jordan to partially forced Jordan to retire too.
that's
98.
basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
no, no.
98-99 one is what got the Knicks. Is the reason why the Knicks went to the finals that second time in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
They were the AFC seed and they defeated the Miami Heat.
Hey, do you guys remember how many player strikes have there been in the NFL besides 1983?
The one in 2000. It was right after Goodell took over.
2007?
Yeah, I think. It
Oh,
was
that's right. Is that how the Bears ended up going into the Super Bowl that year?
No, it wasn't that one. Fuck. It was the one that there were even talks of canceling preseason games. It lasted that long.
Hmm.
I think like
'Cause-
2000 and the fall of 07.
Yeah,
Let me-
something
let me-
like that.
Let me take a look.
Is I remember there being a lot. I remember there being a lockout when I was a kid.
Hmm. I gotta
Luckily,
see. There's a-
luckily for the NFL, they're shelling out enough money to not have to worry about
2011.
that.
2011.
was-
That's right.
It was the 100. It was a lockout that lasted 100 days, over 100 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
and the NFL PA has a tendency to give a whole bunch to give a mile every time to the owners.
Well,
Well, the
PA
thing is
the
that-
PA that can't make up their fucking mind is the MLBPA because it took them so
Yeah,
damn
the
long to
MLBPA
agree
came-
on a fucking season.
Do you guys realize, for whatever reason, that because of the MLBPA, A-Rod would have gone to the Mets?
Wait, what?
What?
Well, because the thing is, he wanted to. Actually, no, I take it back. He would have stayed on the Texas Rangers. The Mets tried to snag him, but then he tried to get a renegotiated deal with the Rangers. But because of them, they claimed that he was devaluing his player contract. So because of them, yeah, that's why
The
A-Rod.
MLBPA.
Because of them, they ruined a lot of A-Rod's potential earnings. He would have been I think he would have doubled his deal if he'd gone to the Mets.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
$500 million.
The Mets always spend big money, I swear to fucking God, especially in the 90s.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Bobby
yeah.
Bonilla. Now they got to pay
He's
him
still
$1
getting
million
paid.
every year.
Which, actually, speaking of that, Alex, Chris, and Tanner got into a little bit of lull Mets action. You weren't here to talk about it. Now that you're off the dumpster fire, and that was literally their main topic.
About the Mets collapsing, and we have to play them next too.
Oh, God.
Oh, great.
No,
The Mets. Meet
what's
the
funny
Mets.
is that they had a 3-4 game lead going into Miami last week, and they lose 3 games, and the Phillies just go out of nowhere, and the Braves too.
Oh.
And I thought
Actually, the Braves
would
are still barely went above 500.
yeah, they're. I mean, if Acuna isn't injured, that's their division to lose.
Hmm.
But they're doing pretty good, even with Acuna gone.
Acuna's. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, he.
You guys think Austin Riley is a bust?
Nah. He still seems productive, in my opinion, at least. What do you guys think? I don't know what his stats are, so I can't give you a full.
I mean,
I
I
haven't
think when
been
it comes
following
to
up on baseball either, so I can't tell you.
I think when it comes to baseball players getting drafted, I don't think you could label anyone a bust or
Actually,
because
do you guys want to help me? I'm coming up with a video idea on the Angels.
oh really?
Fuck
Well, what's it
off!
on?
You
What's
have
it on?
nothing to talk about.
Well, the thing is, I'm just doing it mostly on Artie Moreno and how bad of an owner he's been since he bought the team in 2003.
And the
Well, the
last
thing
time
is, they
won
could
the-
have been a dynasty if the thing is, for one thing, Socha, I feel, could have, flourished in the given settings, but honestly, I think it's also due in part because he just went stale for that long. But also, The thing is, though, Artie Moreno was way too meddlesome. The thing is, like Sosha and Jerry DePato, their previous GM, he was really pissed off at everything he did. Thing is, Sosha brought in a lot of his cronies, which was the reason why they squabbled so much and why they never really got anywhere. Like, Sosha used to bring in, I'm trying to remember, let me look it up. He used to bring in his coworker as a hitting coach, who was an old Dodgers teammate of his. What was his name?
Mickey Hatcher?
Yeah. Mickey Hatcher was a
twin.
terrible. He was too, yeah. Mickey Hatcher won the World Series twice with the Dodgers, but he was a really crappy hitting coach for the Angels. And the thing is, they slumped a lot during that late 2000s push. But somehow, because of nepotism, they kept him around. The thing is, Sosha was his golden boy because he would do what he was told. But at the same time, it gave him enough arrogance to constantly squabble with DePato. Because DePato was pissed whenever Sosha was throwing money, whenever Artie was throwing money at stupid free agency signings like Josh Hamilton and throwing 10-year deal at Albert Pujols.
Fuck me, I'm still not living down those show deals.
And it gets worse. They let Vlad walk with that massive re-signing in 2009 of Sosha, and he'd gone so stale. I remember he just went so stale. I had a friend who used to have season tickets to the Angels, but they were so stale after that.
Yeah,
Sosha
that
couldn't
should
lead
be
Team
a team
USA
that
to a
should be
gold medal.
competing for a division. Oh yeah, we lost 2-0 to freaking Japan.
Sosha didn't lead Team USA to a gold medal.
Nope,
No, we went
only to
silver. What's he doing these days since Madden took over?
He was the manager of Team USA.
That was really it. That was his
That's
last
what
managerial role. Mike was getting old and he wasn't adapting to the new play style, so nobody wanted to
He
pick
just
up
went
Mike.
stale. If I were the Angels, I would have fired him around after the 2007 collapse when they got completely smacked by the Red Sox.
Joe Madden
They
Won
had a
100
really-
games that year.
2007, they had a great team, and then they got absolutely smacked by the
yeah.
Red Sox. I mean, they completely stole the lead from the Oakland A's twice, and I just can't get past that. Like, they stole the lead from the Oakland A's twice, and they got completely smacked both times they went to the ALDS or CS against the Red Sox. One time they got past the Red Sox, they managed to sweep the Red Sox. Ironically, they got completely smacked by the Yankees in 5 games.
They made 3 ALCSs in the 2000s. Once against the White Sox, and once against the Red Sox, and once no, I think hold on. No, it was twice.
Against
Shit.
the Yankees, and then they lost in like 4, 5. No, they lost in 5 games, I think.
And
Joe
this
Madden's a better fit,
This doesn't include the 2002 World Series?
No, since 2002.
Oh, since the 2002
So after the World Series win.
What I'm trying to understand is why Disney sold the team after they won the World Series.
I don't know.
Disney wasn't
Probably
finding a
because
revenue.
Michael Eisner didn't want
Well,
to do
because like here's
sports.
the thing. So here's the thing. With Disney owning the Angels finally gets to the motherland. They finally get a World Series ring. Do you think
Why
Disney
would-
saw profit after winning a World Series? Or at least
Well,
the
they
profit
should
they were
have.
thinking.
Eisner.
How could
still
they
have
not?
The Ducks. They still own the Ducks for also.
No, they sold the Ducks a while back. They sold the Ducks
Yeah, I
like
don't
in
know.
2005
Something
or
tells
6.
something. The thing with
Yeah, because I
Disney.
remember they changed
The
their
thing
logo.
with Disney is that they're a money machine. So if sports is not bringing in so much money because they have to shell money to everyone else, somebody tells me that that when the Angels won that, and then they heard what everybody's contracts are going to start looking like, they pulled out. Because Disney's
Actually,
a money
that is
machine.
a very good point.
They're
Because
like
the other thing is,
the
you have to
owners-
realize
owners who are not
Go
franchises who understand how sports game work and stays in the long run understands that you're going to have to pay big contracts when you win games. But winning games
Right.
gives you more tickets, more apparel, more attention, more national TV recognition. Disney didn't get that. Disney was just like, well, if Disney stayed around, they probably would have then traded a lot of those players to get either rookies
sold
or
it.
more money. Because Disney's a money machine. They're a money factory. They don't get it.
They sold at the height when the value was highest.
I
Which
can
who's even
understand
buying
that,
it
but
right now? Who's even
At the
has it
same
right now?
time, they didn't capitalize on that, and the other problem is because of hang on a second.
No.
Sorry, I'm just checking the free agency signings. But because of that, I just don't understand it because they really could have cashed in on that. After that, the Angels had for years were just a lost cause on the West Coast. But the thing is, after that, their attendance doubled, I mean, to be fair for Artie Moreno's cause, I mean, they got a bunch of exclusive TV rights. Funny enough, that's what happens if you don't sign an exclusive TV deal with Sportsnet. Looking at you, Frank McCourt. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they at least had the marketability, but what's stupid is he was about like a pretty much about the Orange County community, like just embracing them. Yet he changed, like in 2005, he changed the name to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, which I'm still wondering because I'm sorry, but you're not going to come take over the Dodgers in LA. You're just
Oh
not.
no.
Oh no, they're
It's like
not
the
LA
Clippers.
based. I know they're not LA based. Trust me, I know the name's dumb. I know
I'm
the
sorry,
name's
but
stupid.
why-
Name.
It's just I can't fathom it to this day. Like you're
I think
just
the best name
repelling.
for them was the California Angels. That was the best
California, that would have been fine. Anaheim Angels would have been fine too. I mean, the
Anaheim.
Ducks have kept it. The Ducks kept it.
name. Yeah. I like them
LA,
as the Cal-
LA and New York are similar. They have a team that is for the city proper, and then they have a team that's for the suburbs.
Well, I mean, the Mets still play in New York to an extent, and they still cover half of the New York market. But at the same time, I mean, Anaheim's a good, 30, 40-minute drive outside of LA.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because Inter Miami plays in Fort Lauderdale, which is like a 40-45-minute drive.
I mean, if you
From
want to make it
downtown
worse,
Miami.
if you want an example of how the Rams alienated people.
Doesn't Detroit doesn't play in Detroit? Isn't that like a thing?
No,
Detroit
that's
plays in
they used
downtown
to.
Detroit.
They used to play in
That was-
Pontiac in the Silverdome.
That was a-
The Niners.
Palace
The
of
Niners play
Auburn
in
Hills.
Santa Clara.
Oh yeah, the
Niners play in
Niners.
Santa Clara.
Hey,
Well, 'cause
that's
there's
even
no
further.
fucking
That's
real estate in fucking San Francisco.
well,
that's all
it's
gone
stupidly
now.
expensive because Gavin Newsom jacked the price up on it. But what's funny is like they play like an hour south of San Francisco.
Ah, damn.
It's like the equivalent of putting a team in. Oh, you're the LA market. It's like if the Rams or Chargers suddenly, oh yeah, we're moving out. We're playing in Irvine or we're playing in Newport Beach. Like, and they're still saying Los Angeles. Actually, to be
Isn't-
fair, if you, sorry, go ahead.
Isn't the Galaxy? How far is Carson? Is that where they play?
Yeah,
Carson's
Carson,
not far.
California. Carson's not
It's not
far
far.
though.
It's like
Carson's
20
not
minutes.
far.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
20
okay.
minutes with traffic too. It's not very long. Very far.
Oh,
The other
okay,
thing
okay,
is,
okay.
if you want an example of how Georgia Frontier really alienated the fan base, like the thing is, because they moved them to Anaheim because the thing is they couldn't get a new stadium deal in LA, and that's what alienated a lot of the fan base back in the day. Is they had
What?
to play. Well, to be fair, it looked the Anaheim Stadium actually kind of looked okay as a
Who?
multi-purpose, and then Disney ruined it again.
Who? The Galaxy?
Oh, the
Georgia
Ram-
Frontier.
Oh, the
no,
Rams.
the Rams when they
Oh,
played in
right,
Anaheim
yeah.
back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Let's
I
get
thought
it-
they shared with the Raiders.
Yeah.
No, that Coliseum. Now the
But
Coliseum
that's
was too
still not
outdated.
good. It's still
No.
not good now. Like I think
Okay.
I don't know when it's gonna end. I think honestly, Oakland and the city of Oakland, the Athletics are just gonna keep on running circles, and this is never gonna end. And
No, they're
Oakland's just
gonna
gonna
leave.
continue.
They're gonna leave.
Yeah, it's like the talk is the same every fucking year. Nothing changes. Tanner,
Well,
No,
the
but
problem is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Tanner,
I
just
think
Tanner
with what
just-
happened. Oh, with what happened with the Raiders is that now their arm got twisted. And I was like, okay, no, we got to do something, or we're gonna be without nothing.
Well, the thing is, they're just fighting tooth and nail to make sure they keep one team because the Warriors had a winning record in capital, so they at least had people willing to throw money. Raiders, I mean, they didn't have the wins, but they still had investors looking to throw money and a lot of people from Vegas pursuing them heavily, and obviously Jerry Jones too. But
Do you think the mayor? Do you think the mayor of Oakland even wants any sports in her city?
well, to be fair, there's nothing they can really do. Their city's in a massive deficit. They have the second highest murder rate. Actually, no, I think they have the highest murder rate in the state. Fun fact: a city near us, particularly where a certain person in this chat used to work, has where
up.
his yes.
Shut,
Doesn't your mom still-
don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. She's still working, but we're not gonna talk about it.
No.
Don't bring up personal
Ooh.
shit on this stream. We're not gonna talk about it. We'll talk about it after the stream.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, I
okay,
mean, I'm not
deal,
saying it's
deal.
bad because I mean,
And I'm not saying it's bad either, but I'm not bringing up my personal life on this stream. Hi guys, I love you all. Let's talk sports. Like that's
Yeah,
I leave it
sorry.
at that.
no, but actually, fun fact is though actually I will say another thing is LA is speaking of baseball, LA doesn't have a team as of this season. LA doesn't have a single AAA team in the county actually.
Well,
Mm.
yeah. I guess.
Because Inland Empire or San Bernardino 66ers and the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes are the only ones left.
Well,
and the Lake
that's
Elsinore
yeah.
Storm.
So that okay, yeah. So the California League is the California League is still gonna be
Is that
kicking, and
a
that's
high A,
upper
double
single A.
A?
It's upper
It's
single
a
A.
low A.
Upper single?
Wait, upper
Oh,
single
low
A?
A.
No, it's lower. Sorry, it's
Yes.
lower single A.
I thought it was lower A, yeah.
Yeah, no, it is lower
What's
A.
up,
But,
Cal?
League
but
is
there's
still
an entire
affiliated
league.
with-
There's an entire league in California that is minor league baseball. So that's not going
Yeah.
anywhere.
Oh yeah, but yeah, back to the point. Yeah, San Bernardino is the second highest murder rate in the country. Oakland has the first. So going back, you could see the issues as to why a stadium isn't exactly their first priority right now.
Mm,
I mean,
damn.
do you think
That
Oakland
sucks,
could
'cause,
raise the Coliseum?
I mean, the
and
Athletics
then-
and the Raiders have
Well,
had so much history.
The question,
Chris,
You
the
know,
question.
guys,
Well, yeah.
Tanner, finish your question.
Do you think
I don't
the
know.
A's could raise the Coliseum and
Mhm.
rebuild a stadium on that land, or is that not?
Well, here's the thing. Where's the other question is like I think the immediate question is where are the A's gonna go because the thing is if you lose them out of the state or if you lose them out of this part of the state completely, they're not coming back. I mean, I feel like whereas Buffalo, the thing is obviously Toronto's such a far distance from anybody else, and I don't think the Red Sox or Yankees are going to want to share that market too much. I feel like though, if the A's go to Nevada or Oregon, you're going to lose them. They're not coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Sorry, guys, internet.
No, that's fine. Like
Oh, no,
the thing is, if
that's
they
it.
move, if the A's moved, they're not coming back. If they move out of the Bay Area, they're not coming back.
Yep.
Mm-mm. Never.
No, like there's no one pursuing money. I mean, the Howard Terminal idea is on the verge of getting axed again, and now they're threatening to sue the city.
Oh boy!
I haven't heard anything from Tampa yet.
Tampa, I'm amazed because I heard about the Montreal deal. I didn't hear anything canceling the Montreal deal, but then I just didn't hear anything at all from them.
So it's
My question is
basically
if
just been.
my question is if
that?
they keep on winning, would that be enough?
What I understand, even when they were winning, like 2008, Evan Longoria even slammed everybody for not showing up, and the attendance numbers still don't look much better from where it was
Yeah.
before COVID. So I mean, even when they were winning,
I still
people
can't believe that stadium the Lightning started their franchise there.
the Raptors started in the Skydome.
Yeah, that's true. I remember they put those weird
All started in the
bleachers.
Metrodome.
Yeah, that's true. The Sonics played in the King Dome for a little while.
The Spurs played in the Alamo Dome.
That was weird because it was so oversized for the longest time.
Oh my god, the Alamo Dome is so huge. Because my girlfriend goes to UTSA and her graduation was in the Alamo Dome. And
Actually,
the place is
I want to bring that up. Why isn't there a team in San Antonio yet? That's a perfect stadium for an NFL team.
and they remodeled. They remodeled.
what
it,
it
but
was
I-
built
It's
for.
domed.
It
it's
was made
domed.
for an NFL.
It meets capacity standards. It's somewhat modern. It's not. I mean, come on, Frank. You're right. You agree?
There should be a team in San Antonio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. It's a perfect stadium. I mean, the Saints played there for I think 3 games during Katrina. They think the NFL still does an exhibition game there sometimes.
The San Antonio. I forgot the name of the.
Stallions.
That- No, the team that played there from that league that came out like a few years ago.
The AAF.
The AAF. They were the team that led attendance.
Weren't they the Stallions?
Stallions. I think so. I think it was the Stallions.
No, it wasn't the Birmingham Stallions. No, Birmingham Stallions was Birmingham Iron.
Birmingham. I don't know because I'm confusing them because there's a minor league team called the Missions, but I don't know if it's that because their
No, it was
logo
the Stallions.
Was the Alamo.
Let me have a look.
I think they'll definitely have a well, they're gonna definitely probably have another XFL team though. Oh,
San Antonio.
yeah,
No,
guys, somebody
Yep.
put it in chat. It was the Commanders.
the Commanders.
There we go.
Yeah,
Thank you,
he's
thank
right.
you, whoever
He's
said
right.
it.
It is the Commanders. Yeah, that one they had the Alamo with the cool like saber blade on the front. That was a cool logo.
Yeah,
And
but I think Jerry Jones has a say in that shit. I wouldn't
yeah,
be
it
surprised.
does.
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised if he had a say in that.
actually, to be fair, I mean, if the Spurs can support a team, Dallas and Houston have both been able to support teams. I mean, why can't San Antonio? The San Antonio has proven they've got the fan base. I mean, they.
Oh yeah.
No, you're right.
They love
I'm looking at
football
the
there.
I'm looking at the attendance numbers. Houston San Antonio and St. Louis both led in attendance in the AAF.
God damn, it wasn't even enough. No, it would be cool because Houston is 3 hours away,
Mm-hmm.
and Dallas is a 5 hour drive away. But I mean,
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you want to watch like one game, fine, but you're not gonna go there if you have like season tickets or something.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, I mean, that's a perfect market. It's like San Antonio, or kind of like
It
San
is.
Diego is from the rest of Los Angeles, and it's like a good 9 hours
Oh
from
my
San
God.
Francisco.
That's so sad. What happened? Like that, and the stadium's demolished already. I think, right?
Yeah. Well, to be
Awful.
fair, I actually reading into it though. I don't know. I don't sympathize with Dean Spanos because I mean I don't like him as a person, but
No,
I
fuck
can-
Spanos. Fuck you, Spanos.
no. Well, no. Obviously, I don't sympathize with him. But to be fair though, I took a look at this. There's actually other reasons though. The thing is, the Chargers, they could not get a single deal going. Like they tried putting one up north in Oceanside on Camp Pendleton property. That got axed, even though it was really cheap land too. They tried by the San Onofre plant. That got axed as well. They had another one out also again in Camp Pendleton. The voters didn't pass. They had, I think, like a total of 8 or 9 different stadium site deals to replace Qualcomm, and none of them passed. They even had Measure C. That was their last hope. That was the only one that got somewhat close, but it lost in like 3 to 5 like delegate vote. It was none of them passed.
And then they went to votes with the people of San Diego and didn't pass either.
No, that didn't. So the thing is, it's not like, to be fair, I mean, he kind of did the most just quitter option, and I feel like Mark Davis should have moved back instead. But like, to be fair, if they really wanted the Chargers back to stay that badly, I mean, they would have put up a better fight to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was really bad.
Mhm.
The other thing is they
It was.
considered the problem was UCSD doesn't exactly, it's not like they're not like USC or UCLA where they actually have a fan base thriving to fill up that big of a stadium or a demand for it. I mean, it's a Mountain West team.
No.
Was
I mean,
the,
was that?
with the 8 or 9 stadium sites, was the main problem funding, or was it
It's voter
they didn't-
approval. Well, both. I think because it's not that they didn't have the funding, because Camp Pendleton is a very wealthy area, but at the same time they were going to increase like sales tax to try and pay for it. But at the same time, nobody wanted to buy bonds for it. Nobody wanted that much traffic because the thing is, the only freeway on that side of Camp Pendleton and Oceanside is the 5. Like, there's no way. The thing is,
So
it's
they
going to
probably
be.
had to build another road.
I'm
would
from
have
up
had-
here. I'm from
Yeah,
up
exactly.
here, and I've heard shit about the 5. Holy shit!
If you, yeah, let me blow that out. The thing is, like, put it to you this way: if you
Bad
live
is
in,
it?
it's bad. It's the biggest freeway connecting. There's the 5 and the 15. The 15 goes in the Inland Empire, kind of close to where I am, and then the 5
Uh-huh.
goes directly towards through Orange County into LA. The thing
Jeez,
is,
I'm not gonna complain about I-95 traffic ever again.
never. No, there's far worse than the 5, but the 5 is still really bad. But at the same time,
Mhm.
if think about it this way. If you were living in a very luxurious, peaceful beachfront little community like Oceanside, and all of a sudden and you're already complaining enough about the crowded freeway right next to you, how is another one going to help?
Yeah.
Because think about
And
it.
you have
If
a sports team there.
think about it, especially when you consider like how many Raiders, Niners, and Rams fans are going to show up to that. Like if they have an away game, like
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be horrible.
Yeah.
God damn. That
Mhm.
does sound pretty bad.
Oh yeah,
Yeesh.
Anyway, guys, should we call it there?
we can.
Yeah, I think so. It's
Everybody
past
who's
the hour.
everybody who's still watching, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the links below. Down there is a Discord server where we have probably one of the best sports fan bases on Discord, and that is biased as fuck, so don't read it closely into it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching our little YouTube channel. See you later. Peace.
Later, friends.
Bye.
Peace.
Sorry.